always, we are here in Mad Dog's gym. Woo! Okay, so for the big week, lots of volume, lots of reps, lots of sets. I've just finished day 4. So I'm doing 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, 2 days off. That's day 1 and day 3 doing upper body, day 3 and day 4 doing lower body. Really it's just day 1 and 2. If we think about it in a week block, I'm actually hitting each area twice per week, which is twice what I was doing before. The weights aren't as high, nowhere near as high, but the volume is well up. So where I was doing maybe between 3 and 6 max in a set, I'm now between 8 and 12. And I'm looking to push that up as well. So some of the workouts like my squat, I'm doing 8. My bench press, I'm doing like 10. My pull downs, I'm doing like 12. My deadlift, I'm doing like 8. My seated row, I'm doing like 12. So it's varying a little bit, but I'm hoping to push all those reps and all those sets up. So this week, after day 1 I did was a bit different last week. I did 10 by 10, which was a lot, and I was sore for a few days. So I scaled that back a bit. We're starting off at around 6 sets. So I warm up and then do 6 sets on each one for about 8 to 10, like I said, 8, 10 or 12. And I look to push that up and do more sets and do more reps. So by the end of the 4 to 6 week period, hopefully I'll be doing about 8 sets for 10 to 14 reps on each exercise. Again, the weight won't be particularly obscene, won't be particularly high. In fact, it can't be to be able to fit that sort of volume in. And if you're following along, if you're working out with the champ, great. I really hope you are. Working out is great, especially for these times. It's always great. It's always great for your mental health. It's always great for your physical health. But now more than ever, I think it's really important to be getting some exercise in. Doesn't have to be strength training. I like strength training, but it could be cardio, it could be walking, it could be jogging, it could be cycling. But getting some exercise is so important for your mental health and your physical health. It's going to make you stronger, it's going to help you fight off infections faster and better, and it's going to make you stronger, more resilient to what's going on. You know, it's very tough at the moment, and mental resilience is just as important as physical resilience. And working out releases endorphins, it releases growth hormones, it helps you metabolize, you'll lose a bit of weight, you'll feel stronger, you'll feel better, you'll sleep better. And if you feel better, look better and sleep better, then you'll be able to handle the stresses of your life at the moment. And I know it's going to be difficult. Some people are stressed about money, some people are stressed about work, some people are stressed about their businesses, when they're going to get back to work, whether they're even going to have a business when they get back there. I get that. But you can really help to clear your mind, take some time for you. It can help you feel successful. You know, so you might not feel particularly successful at the moment if you're not working, if you're not earning, if you're stressed about paying the bills, if you're stressed about getting your business going again. You're going to feel that you're not quite achieving anything. Getting out there, doing some exercise is going to make you feel successful. If you feel successful, you're going to feel better. If you feel better, you're going to sleep. If you feel better and you sleep, you're going to be better mentally able to deal with everything else going on. Also, exercising helps you to plan, it helps you to think about it. So if you can take some time to make an exercise plan, set yourself a goal and make a plan to get there and then achieve it, then you can take that mentality, you can take that resilience and you can move it over to other areas of your life and go, right, what have I got to get done? I've got to get my business going online. How am I going to do that? And set yourself a plan. You can take that attitude, that focus, you can take that success and that feeling of doing really well and you can move it to other places inside your life. So please exercise, please work out, please follow along with the champ if you can. I'm not saying it's easy, I'm not saying go out and spend loads of money on a squat cage, I get it. These things are expensive at the better times. At the moment people are absolutely taking the piss with this stuff. They really are. In fact, I would recommend don't go out and buy squat cages unless you can find one second hand for a couple of £100 because people really are taking the piss. A couple of good suppliers out there that their prices haven't really changed. I'm thinking of places like the Strength Shop and things like that. But online on Amazon, on eBay, people are taking the piss. It's that simple. Weight cost, bar cost, squat cage cost. If you can find a local gym that's renting out their gear, reach out to them, see if they'll lend you some stuff. And a lot of people, especially in the city that I'm in, there's a lot of people that in the last few years have got personal gyms or they've got private gyms, and the way that they're keeping themselves going is they're renting out their kit. You've got to put a bit of a down payment down, and you've got to keep like a monthly subscription going, but they'll supply you with some kit, whether it's a bench and a bar or some kettlebells or a battle rope or some sandbags, they'll supply you with some kit. If you can't do that, and you want to follow along, there are some great ways you can do that without having to spend a lot of money. If you've got a rucksack, then you can achieve a lot, especially on my second day workout, my lower leg day. You can do most of what I'm doing. You can't really do deadlift. You can kind of do deadlift. If you have 2 rucksacks, you can kind of do deadlift, but it's not quite the same. Shorten the straps down, make sure they're nice and heavy, put them on the floor and stand up like a dumbbell deadlift. So you can, but you can definitely use a rucksack for squatting and for lunging. What I would say and what I would do if it was me is I'd get a nice strong Bergen, you know, a hiking rucksack rather than a flimsy sort of fashion rucksack. Stuff it with some towels, get some towels in there to pad it so you don't get sore back from rubbing. Get 2-litre bottles, fill them with water or clay or earth. I'd say water because you can adjust it, then you can empty some out. If you get thirsty, you can have a drink. Put them in here and start off with one, start off with 2. See how that goes. Put 2 in here, close it up. You can hold it in front, cross your hands over, hold on to the top, or even hold on to the straps like a goblet squat and squat. You can put it on your back, just wear it on your back and do a squat. You can hold on to both the straps, hold it by your side and do your lunges. So you can do a full leg workout just using a rucksack. Now these are great as well. You can do good mornings, you know, just like a goblet good morning. And if it's too light, just get another 2-litre bottle, stuff it in. I reckon I could probably fit between 6 or 8 2-litre bottles, which once you get 2-litre bottles full of water in, this is going to start getting really heavy. First couple won't be, but if you're doing volume sets like I am, if you're doing 5 or 6 sets or 7 or 8 sets of say 10 or 12, which you'll be able to do with that sort of weight, you're going to get tired, you're going to get sweaty, and you're going to get that hypertrophy that you need. Which you're not going to get by just doing body weight, by the way. I know there's a lot of great videos out there at the moment. A lot of people are doing YouTube videos where they're doing lots of body weight stuff. And body weight is great, and I would probably do some body weight in there with this, but you need weight. Muscle will only grow when you overdo it, right? When you kick it beyond its capacity, when you push it beyond. And your body's designed to carry its body weight. It carries its body weight all the time. So for it to grow, you've got to push it beyond that norm. Okay, so I might still use this. I might do some sit-ups, and I might use this and hold onto the bag and do sit-ups while holding onto the bag full of water. I wouldn't. I've got plates, so I'm doing it with the sit-up bars in my bench, and I'm holding a plate. But if you haven't got any plates, that's where a rucksack can come in. Like I said, make sure it's a nice strong rucksack. This is an old army surplus rucksack that I got in front line many years ago. I think I was a teenager, maybe 13 or 14, and in the cadets. But make sure it's nice and strong. You don't want the handles breaking on you, especially if you're holding it on your back. If you've stuffed it full of weight, you don't want it breaking because that's going to hurt you and it's going to damage your bag. So make sure you look after your property. As a good tip, anyone can do that. You can do that and also if you're going to do running or walking or cycling, you can add to those workouts. You know, you can put a rucksack on, put some weight on it, and go for a walk, or go for a jog, or go for a run, and add that extra tension, add that extra hypertrophy by putting some weight on your back, without spending a fortune on weight vests, or poles, or bars, or squat cages. So, I'm going to do, if you want to know anything else about how I'm working out or what you can use at home, drop me a message. I'm happy to reply, or I can do a video on other things that you can do to emulate my workouts using everyday household items. Please check out my other videos. Please subscribe. Please like. This is how this works. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers so I can unlock the URL, which will make it look more professional, which hopefully will attract more subscribers. Really happy and really hoping to get some feedback from you guys. I'm more than happy to do content that you guys want to hear about. Please just reach out. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Check out my podcast. Me and my tag partner, one half of the SWF South Coast Tag Team Champions. We've now got a podcast that delivers every week on a Sunday. Done 4 episodes now. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. Just search for The Beard, Carl Atlas and Mad Dog. Yeah, please check that out. That's mostly about wrestling. It's not about physics, it's not about fitness or exercise like these videos. That's all about wrestling. That's about our views on professional wrestling, our views on our own wrestling, some history on what we've done and where we've come from. It's been great and people have really liked it, so please check that out. Have a great week. Like I said, get out there, get working out, get exercising, feel great, achieve something.